What's going on, Pamper Gang? This is the boy with the Pampers and Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. Alright. Okay, so today, this is the first time I'm going to be talking about these Marvel figures right here. I think they're so adorable. I love them. These are the Marvel Legends mini figures. And I paid $9.99 at Walmart? I think it was $8.99 or $9.99. I can't remember. But I already got quite a few, and I'm going to show quite a few that I do have already. But I picked these three. I have three to show. This one right here is Mr. Fantastic. And definitely glad to have him along with my collection. The next figure, I have a Venom, which is very rare to find in the store. Venom's pretty. He looks good. He looks good. And I'm actually amazed that they came out with these figures, because they remind me of the old Marvel figures from the 90s, I'm saying. But I'm glad they came out with them. And then we got a Wolverine right here that I purchased as well. And I was just basically just fascinated. Very fascinated. So going forward, because this is going to be a quick video, I don't really have too much to talk about with them. There's not really nothing to talk about, but you know, the look of the figure. Mr. Fantastic, let's get him open. And I hope everybody's doing wonderful and at peace in their lives today while they watch my video. Hope I'm sending out for good high vibration. Alright, so we got Reed Richards here, Mr. Fantastic. They're pretty small, so hopefully my lightning is not really bothering it, you know, people to see his face scope. He looks really good. I know, how I specified about how I described, not specified, it's not a word in that terminology. How I said that I want the figures to be posable, the bigger figures, but these right here are pretty small, so I'm not really too worried about these being posable. They're just small retro figures. And looks really good. You know, Reed Richards is one of the main guys of Fantastic Four, along with his wife Sue Storm, which I do have her. That was the treat right there. Okay. And I have Johnny as well too. I just gotta get the thing. Sometimes when I see him in the stores, Ben, he's one of my favorite Marvel, Incredible Hulk figures, you know, strong figures, but neither here, neither there. But now I got Reed Richards. All I need is Ben to complete the four. So here's what Sue Storm looks like, her normal blonde bob and heels. And then we have Johnny Storm, her brother, her little brother, the Human Torch. So honestly, they all look good. They really do. I need to get something so I can stand. What can I use to stand so that y'all can see, everybody can see how they stand up from a distance. I want to get better. Somebody fell. Never fails when you got rough neighbors upstairs. Okay, so basically, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, and Johnny Storm. All looks good. I think the pricing, let me see if I can go online to see how much these figures cost at other places. So, Venom, small figure. Let's see if he comes up. Just using Venom as a prime example, look for the pricing. I'm sorry, Pepper Gang. I told myself I was going to yawn on camera, but when you work hard like I do, and you're trying to, you know, basically talk about new stuff that you purchase that you want to present to the world, it can get a little, not draining, but, you know, human. Have my moments where I'm tired. Where is Marvel Legends? How about this? They don't really have a specific what they call these Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends small figures. Marvel Legends. I just dropped everything, gang. I'm pitiful. Well, online it says $9.99 and Target sells them for $12.99. So that's where you can definitely purchase these figures at either at you can go to GameStop actually get them too. I think GameStop may have them a little bit more though. They're like $15. Well, I wouldn't be paying no $15 for these figures. But I'm happy to have these three, so now I gotta work on getting Ben the thing so I can complete my 4. So going forward, let's talk about Mr. Venom. And let's see. Venom actually, I will say, looks pretty good for the most part. Venom's he's more, to me, in my opinion, an anti-hero. He can be good or bad or ugly, whatever you make him be. He looks really good. He really does. Big arms, big legs. Just a big man. And I guess, you know, in a sense, I think the only figure that had weapons that came with them, which he doesn't need a weapon because he's Venom. He can make his own weapon with his own hand, was Elektra. And Elektra, I think I lost one of her swords, her daggers, I meant to say. And I'm only showing this with Venom because I'm talking about the retro small figures holding weapons. So this is the Elektra figure as well. I already have her in my collection. She's been in my family for centuries now. But definitely I like this Venom. I think they Marvel took time to actually recreate what's in the comic books and actually and you know, if you see a brief cartoon or anything like that. So there's not really much to say about these figures. It would be nice if they were posable, but I guess, you know, with the investment of the money and everything that they have to put in to reconstruct the bending of the knees, I'm not going to pick a bone with them. Only their bigger figures need to be posable. So, just basically want to show that here's Elektra I already showed her. So, moving forward. Let's see, this is Wolverine right here, and I'm excited to have this Wolverine. This is the older comic book version of Wolverine, by the way. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm getting tired again. When I slept really good today, gang, after I got off work. So I don't know why I'm yawning. I guess I ain't have enough sleep. Eating too much Cocoa Puff cereal. Okay. Making sure my trash is in the bag, because Lord knows the toys that I be opening up, I gotta get rid of this trash. Wolverine looks pretty good. These figures are very small. And see, what I love about this Wolverine small retro figure is that they got him on point as being, you know, Logan's not that tall. So I remember in the movies, basically, the guy, Hugh Jackman, which I thought he did a phenomenal job playing Wolverine. He was kind of tall, but he did good playing Wolverine, so that's why I was like, you know what, Wolverine's tall in the movies. But on here, he's pretty short, like the comic books and the cartoon. And I'm not gonna be too, like I said before, be picky about these action figures. I think that you don't have to do too much to them. They're small. So it just, like I said, reminds me of the old 80s Marvel figures before there were Marvel Legend figures. There were the smaller figures that just, you know, you had your Rogue like this doing an uppercut. You had your Cyclops. So when I look at these figures, it brings back like old school. It really does. The old school toys. But definitely, I want to briefly show the rest of the figures that I do have in my collection, but it's not going to hurt. I normally try to be fair to the world and open up brand new figures right in front of your eyes. Instead of, I will in the future talk about stuff that I already have on my shelf, because I do have enough material to gracefully talk about it, and I would love to present it to you guys and dolls. Okay, so I'm getting all the figures that I do have, and by the way, DC Comics have figures as well too, like that. But again, you know, I'm gonna show something as I can show these figures, because I talked about it in the video that I just did about Shuri and Neymar. Here's the Silver Surfer. He looks pretty good. Then here is Black Panther. That's the old school Black Panther with his old school outfit. Looks good. Again, the DC figures this size are even posable. So, you know what? Let me take back what I said. These should have been posable. They should have been posable. I didn't mean to straddle the fences, but now I'm thinking about it. It's the same thing as the big Marvel figures. They're not posable at all either. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus have mercy. Pancakes and eggs and cheese. Here is Jane Grey, the Phoenix. I think she's beautiful. And show her up close in person. They're really small, so I hope my light is not really affecting anybody seeing these. Okay. Next we have the Hulk. Now you can really see the Hulk. He's just mean green, a mean green machine. And he looks pretty good as well too. Next we have Aurora Monroe Storm, which she's my favorite female superhero. One of them. Last but not least, we have Miss Marvel. Remember, Rogue stole her powers and made it to her own manifestation. So basically what I was saying, and just want to show briefly what I mean. And this is not me attacking Hasbro. I just want Hasbro to get some things correct for the consumer. And I have to show this, because if I don't show this, then nobody will ever know. Okay. So, we have a bigger Harley Quinn figure, okay? This is the big Harley Quinn figure. She's posable, the DC figure. Looks good, don't she? Here is her small figure, just like the DC Comics figure. She's posable just like her big. Ooh, thank you, Nurse Joy. She hanged on to the miniature Harley Quinn's hammer. So, as you can see, this is the same type of figure. DC does a phenomenal job as well, too. I think they're a lot better than Marvel. So, you see what I mean? Why I went back on what I said. At first, I didn't have a problem with the miniature figures being posable, but why can't they be posable? DC Comics is posable. It's the small figure, so just putting figure by figure, they're like the same height. But again, DC Comics won this round. So definitely, I think that the figures are worth buying, but I still would like posable. I'm not gonna stop saying posable. So please like, subscribe, share my videos with people. I want to grow my channel as much as possible. I do appreciate the love and support from everybody, the genuine love. I love the comments. Even in the comments were negative, it helps build me up to see what am I doing wrong, what am I making, how am I making people upset, what can I do to fix this. So thank you for watching the boy with the Pampers and Toys. Signing off. Everybody have a good day.